Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will be talking again about the Love is in the Air event, and I will explain what is, in my opinion, the fastest way for you to get tons of the different love tokens. So for those of you who are not really familiar with this event, first of all, it started yesterday and it will last until the 17th of February. And during this event, you can farm this currency right here, which are the different love tokens. And with these different tokens, you can buy tons of different rewards from different vendors that are in the different areas of the Love is in the Air event. And they are located in front of Orgrimmar right here or in front of Stormwind City. And so basically you need to have quite a lot of them in order to buy all the different rewards. And also, if you want to make some gold, you will be able to buy different type of rewards that you can then sell on the auction house. So for instance, you have the Swift Lovebird mount, which is probably the best choice you have. And then you also have the different pets, and you also have this toy right here. And so right now, I'm going to show you what is really, in my opinion, the best way, which should normally reward you with anywhere between 400 to 500 of the different love tokens per hour. So the first thing that you want to do is create an allied race character. And here I would recommend you to choose a class that can be either a tank or a healer, because like that you will be able to do everything way more easily. So for instance, for me, a druid is always one of the best way to do this technique. Then when you arrive, so depending on what you created, you want to make your way to Orgrimmar. And here you directly want to use your flying mount. And when you're here, you want to go in the celebration area just outside of Orgrimmar. And of course, if you're doing that with an Alliance character, you want to do the same, but in Stormwind City. Here you want to take the 2 introductory quests that will be available in this celebration area. As you can see, the first one will ask you to simply talk to a few people around the main area. So here you really just want to go around and you want to then complete this first quest that will reward you with 5 of the different love tokens. Then after that, you want to make your way to Orgrimmar, or again, if you're playing on an Alliance character, you will have to go in Stormwind City. And when you're there, you want to go and find different clues. So the first one will be located at the entrance of Orgrimmar for all players. As you can see, you will be able to pick it up from the ground. Here you can use your little pet robot in order to see exactly where these different clues are. Then after that, you will be able to find the second one in that other part of Orgrimmar. Again, normally it's pretty easy to find. And finally, you will have to go to the Valley of Honor in order to pick up the last one. When this is done, you can complete the quest, and here you will be able to receive 5 other love tokens. Then you will be able to get another quest, and here I would recommend you to use your different heirloom gear in order for you to kill the different mobs as fast as possible. So then you just want to go and talk to some of the different mobs around the main capital city, so either Orgrimmar or Stormwind. And here you want to kill 8 of these different Crown Chemical Co. members. So this is something that is pretty easy to do, just go around. Normally you can find them pretty easily. And when you've done that, you will be able to complete this other quest. And then you will have another quest that will require you to go at the entrance of the Shadowfang Keep, which is in the Silverpine Forest. So here, if you're playing on the all characters, you just want to take the portal to Undercity. And normally like that, you will arrive just in front of the Silverpine Forest. And so here again, you just want to use your flying mount in order to go really fast to the Shadowfang Keep entrance. Here you will be able to complete the quest, and here you want to then accept the next quest. You will need to click on this little chest in order to pick up everything you need, and then you just want to make your way inside of the town that is just next to the entrance, and you just want to kill some of the different guards and some of the different monstrosities that are there, and then you also want to use the bombs on all the different gifts. And like that, normally at some point you will be able to reach 100% of the completion bar, and when this is done, you can go back to the entrance of the Shadowfang Keep, and here you will be able to complete the quest and receive 25 of the different love tokens. Then after that, you will be required to go and kill the mini boss inside of the Shadowfang Keep dungeon. So here you just want to go in the dungeon finder and you want to enroll for the Chemical Co mini dungeon. Then you want to enter, and normally again, if you're playing on a character that can do healing, tank, and all of that, you should be able to enter very, very fast. And then you just want to kill these different bosses. And as soon as this is done, you can leave the dungeon. And here you want to go back to Orgrimmar, or again, Stormwind City, at the main celebration area. And when you arrive there, you will be able to complete this quest and receive an additional 25 love tokens. And with that, you will be able to also open your Earthshade box that you receive from the dungeon. And usually you should be around 60 to like 65 to 70 of the different love tokens in less than 9 minutes. And then you can use your Warband bank in order to put your different love tokens inside of the bank. Here you also want to make sure to check your mail because you want to remove anything that is in your mail. And then you want to log out, and as soon as it's done, you want to delete this character, create a new one, and start doing that again and again. And there are no limits in terms of the amount of times you can do this technique. And so as you can see right now, by doing it with my computer that is very slow and very laggy, I was able to do it in 9 minutes, but probably I would be able to do it in 8 minutes if I was just a little bit faster. And so it means you can easily get anywhere between 440 to like 560 of these different tokens by simply doing this technique. It's also important to note that when you will be doing it for the first time on your first character, all the different tokens will be doubled. And so each time you will receive 10 tokens for the normal quest and 50 for the big ones. And so on this first character, you will be able to get even more. And then on all the other alts you will create and do the quest after that, you will be able to get half of that, which is 5 and 25. And then you just want to do this technique again and again until you have enough of the different love tokens to buy everything you want. So of course, this is only a technique I would recommend you to do if you really want to get a lot of these different love tokens and you don't want to wait. For instance, if you are simply doing the main dungeon on a few alts per day, you will probably already be able to get a lot of these different tokens because remember, these are now warband. And so let's say, for instance, you're doing it on 5 or 6 characters per day, you will receive on average 30, maybe 40 of these different tokens in total per day. And then you can put everything in your warband bank. And like that, at some point, you will be able to get enough to also buy a lot of the different rewards. So there are many different ways to get a lot of these rewards, but for me, this is by far, I think, the easiest one and the one that will allow you to do that as fast as possible. And again, if you want to make some gold, you can invest in some of these different items. As you can see, for instance, right here, the Swift Lovebird, which again is a mount that will most likely sell for anywhere between 30 to 60,000 gold on most realms. And it's something that sells all throughout the year for quite a lot of gold and pretty fast. So if you want to do this technique, as you can see, you'll definitely be able to make minimum 50k an hour. So I think this is already really, really good. Again, it's completely up to you to see if you think it's worth it or not. And also it's completely up to you to see if you need all these different love tokens or not in the first place. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye.